Buddha Gang, we back with another one, man. Hey, look, the state of Florida just smoked Alicia Andrews' boots. You know what I'm saying? Julio Foolio killer, Alicia Andrews. Bro, she should have never took the stand. Her lawyers literally got the B off the back of a cereal box. She had no business getting on this stand. But since she did decide to get on this stand, the state smoked her boots. Now, I'm going to do the parts when her lawyers was talking to her, which was terrible as well. But, man, the state ate her up terrible. Vicious, bruh. When we finna go on here, go over it. I'll make sure y'all hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, man.
7th of 2023, when he said that he was traumatized and that he was mentally not well, not right in the head.
I think I remember that conversation. I asked if he wanted me to be around him for, just space, more right? Support. Yeah, but he didn't want me to come.
And you remember that conversation. He didn't want you around because he was not in the right headspace the day after his friend Tilly died, correct?
Yeah, I remember. I mean, who would be in the right headspace after their friend died?
And so much so that you agreed not to go see him, right?
Yeah, if he don't want me there, I'm not going to go.
And you were worried about him, right?
Yeah, but I know if he doesn't want me there, I'm not going to just go.
And that was October 6th and 7th of 2023. Are you aware that Charles Jones, his life, there was an attempt on his life that occurred on October 7th of 2023, the day after his good friend Tilly was killed?
I've heard about it.
You heard about it from Charles Jones, right?
Yeah, I believe he went live or something.
Yeah, and in fact, not only did you hear about it from Charles Jones, you had conversations on your phone about it, and you assured him you would delete it, right?
Delete what?
Delete. I'm sorry. You had conversations with your boyfriend, Isaiah Chance, about it, and you deleted the conversations, didn't you?
About what?
About what he had done.
He never told me he did anything. I don't remember.
Well, then let me ask you, with looking at your messages with him on October 7th of 2000.
Bruh, she ain't got no business being on that stand. You deleted the messages? They got the messages you deleted? Oh, Lord Jesus. Pray for her. Pray for her. They deliberating right now. I'm telling y'all, Alicia Boots is smoked. Let's keep going.
2023, refresh your recollection. You see that conversation?
Yes, ma'am.
And you've been in this trial, correct?
Yes.
You heard that the shell casings that was taken off of your boyfriend's best friend's Toyota 4Runner, that the ballistics matched the casings that were used to shoot at Julio Foolio, Charles Jones, on October of 2023, right?
Yes.
It's been tied to that ballistically, right?
Yeah, I've heard it.
And it occurred the day after Tilly was killed.
Yes.
And he was torn up, and you guys had conversations about it. You and your boyfriend Isaiah Chance had conversations about that. Isn't that true, ma'am?
Yeah, he's telling me he's not himself right now. He needs space. He never told me he did anything.
Then what is it that you're referring to after he tells you to stay loyal, right? He tells you that. He texts that to you after that, after he said he needed some time, on October 8th, now that we're talking, the
Yes.
day after.
The fact that they got everything that you said and you trying to tell them that ain't what you said is crazy.
Charles Jones, where they tried to take his life, right?
I mean,
He says to you, don't go run off normally, what you normally do, be loyal, stay loyal. That's what he said to you, right?
yes, and you're misinterpreting what he's saying. When he says stay loyal, he means don't go cheat. Because, I mean, I talk to who I want to talk to at times. When he's not paying me no attention, I feel like you ignore me, you're doing what you want to do, I'm going to go talk to other people. So that's why he's...
A bop gonna do what a bop gonna do. Y'all heard her. You ain't doing this, you ain't doing that. I'm gonna go talk to who I want to go talk to. Nah. With this bop, Alicia Andrews done messed up at, she don't realize that the state, you know, aka Miss Trenchball off Matilda, and the judge, yeah, they used to be mini bops. You know what I'm saying? So a bop, it take a bop to see right through a bop. Most men can't see through a bop. You don't understand what's going on. You don't understand what's happening. You worried about her looks. You trying to smash all that. But a bop, a elder bop. We gonna call them elder bops. A elder bop don't care about none of that. A elder bop know the game. A elder bop know when a bop lying. She know you ain't telling the truth. She know ain't a bit of truth in you. And you still sitting up that line. Lord Jesus.
He's telling me, stay loyal, don't do what you normally do.
So when he's devastated because his friend died, and then he and his friend tried to kill their rival, what he's worried about is you staying loyal to him?
I mean, I guess so.
Okay. And so what are you referring to when you say in direct response to that, you're saying, it's fine, you're all right now, it's somebody close to you, not a random person, so I mean it's normal to feel how you feel. I'm not bae, we're straight, we're just together, we're good. I deleted what you said, and I'm not texting nobody, even if you don't want to talk about it at the moment. So what exactly are you referring to that you deleted?
He told me to delete a message with somebody's texting me. It was a different guy.
So again, he's worried about you cheating. He didn't make any sort of confessions and
If you know a bop cheating, why would you take her on a hit? Why would you do that? You don't trust her enough that you gotta tell y'all too tender. No, it ain't player at all. You telling her, don't go cheat on me. And she said, when I want to cheat on him, I'ma cheat on him. And this is the bop you took on a hit with you? Oh, Lord.
confiding you as to what happened on October 7th?
No, he didn't.
I need a bop button.
And so when you are with law enforcement and they are interviewing you and they bring up Charles Jones, Julio Foolio, and they specifically talk about this beef, you lie to them and act like you don't know nothing about that, right?
Yeah, he asked me if I had knowledge, like if I knew exactly who did what. Like, no, I don't have no direct knowledge. I know what's on the internet, but I didn't assume that's what he was asking me, so I said no.
You know nothing about Julio the big rapper, right?
I said I know what's on the internet. I don't know personally if it's true, who did what.
You know more than what is on the internet. Isn't that true, miss?
No, I actually don't.
You have just read to the jury about different deaths.
That's on the internet in our city. I don't know if it would be in
And-
Tampa, but Jacksonville is on the internet.
And also a person you know that's been shot, Will.
Yeah, I went to school with him, so I know.
Okay, so that's not just on the internet. That's something that you lived through, right?
I live through it. I mean, that's his situation. I just know about it.
Bob gonna mess it up every time. Bro, if y'all got like sisters and your sister is like older than you and you dealing with a mini bop, if you want to find out anything she doing, just tell your sister to talk to us. They gonna crumble every time. Oh, this is crazy.
And you're dating Isaiah Chance Gutta, right?
Dating him when at that time?
And you know that his best friend, 23, has been killed.
I mean, okay, that's his friend. That's not my friend.
Okay. But you're aware of it, right?
Yeah, I'm aware.
And you know that Tilly has been killed.
Yes, that's his friend. That's not my friend.
But again, you are aware of it, right?
Yeah, it's on the internet.
Overruled.
And you know that Bibby has been killed.
Yes, just like everybody else knows.
And you yourself know about it.
She got an attitude problem. You see what I'm saying? But she's sitting up here, they saying Isaiah Chance was little Ike Turner Jr. But if I don't trust a bop, if I think a bop cheating on me, you think I would take a bop on a hit? Oh, hell no.
Yes, it was on the internet.
And law enforcement are informing you that they are asking you about the death of Charles Jones in Tampa, right?
Yes.
And they are talking to you and they are mentioning that they know the beef between these two groups, right?
Yes.
And your boyfriend Isaiah Chance is connected to many of the people who have died in this rival gang war.
Yeah, he's connected, not me. So,
But you know about it.
yes, I know.
And you lied to law enforcement and withheld all of that information knowing that they are investigating another death in this rival gang war, right?
I mean, in the beginning, they told me to talk about what I want to talk about. I don't have to talk about what I don't want to talk about, and I didn't want to be in the middle of that. I don't know for sure if any of these deaths for real. I looked on the internet. I don't know, so I didn't answer it.
They read you your Miranda rights, right? They told you that before they read you your Miranda rights, right?
I don't know if it was before or not.
You didn't just watch this video?
Yeah, I don't remember if it was before, though.
They read you your Miranda rights and told you you had the right to remain silent, that you were in the driver's seat, right?
Yes.
They also informed you you could have an attorney present with you if you wanted to, right?
Yes.
And you chose to speak with them, right?
Yeah, I mean, I didn't know what I was there for, so I didn't have a problem speaking to them.
You didn't know what you were there for? They told you multiple times that you were there for the murder investigation of Charles Jones, right?
I'm saying as soon as it started, when I got arrested from my house, they said I had a warrant for resisting arrest. So that's why I was assuming I was going to jail for it. I later ended up in a room with two guys. So I did sit there and talk.
Who told you what you were being questioned about?
Yeah, and I had no issue. I can answer the question.
And then multiple times in that interview, they were trying to impart to you the seriousness of what you were being questioned about.
Yes.
You would agree with that statement. Multiple times they tried to reach you and let you know how serious these charges were.
Yes.
And they asked you for details about who was involved. And they started showing you evidence.
Yeah, they did.
And in that moment, you chose to protect your boyfriend. Isn't that true?
I wouldn't say I protected him. I literally pointed him out, so that's not protecting him.
You never said that he was involved with a homicide, did you?
I didn't know if he's involved in it, so why would I tell them that?
You never said who or gave descriptions. If you truly believed he had nothing to do with this homicide, then why wouldn't you just share information and tell them and give them descriptions, even if you didn't know their name, what they look like, and where they came from?
I mean, again, I didn't know for sure, so I didn't answer that. And I'm not about to do their job for them, put my life on the line, to be in the middle of that, so I didn't answer it. I answered everything pertaining to me. Anything about them, I didn't answer.
You didn't seem like you were afraid in that interview. Were you afraid in the interview or not?
I was, but I handled myself well.
Okay. You weren't afraid?
Just like a bop. I was afraid, but I did what I had to do. All her sympathy, all her she didn't have nothing to do with it, all that is completely gone out the window because her lawyers decided to let her go on this stand without coaching her. Without coaching her. You could tell she ain't been coached at all. They got an attitude, steady trying to flip her curls back. And the judge, oh man, the judge looked crazy. Miss Trenchball mad as hell. You want to sit up and laugh at me? You know I used to be a bop. Don't you know I used to have a young man I was in love with too? You know what I'm saying? Elder bops know how many bops are. The mini bops think they smarter than the elder bops, but they not, because the elder bops done been around the block. This is insane, bruh.
Of Isaiah Chance?
No, he's not even in there, so why would I be?
So, well, then I don't understand. Were you afraid to give up their names because you're afraid of them? You're afraid of Isaiah Chance and Davian Murphy and Rashad Murphy? Or are you protecting them in that interview?
I wouldn't say I'm doing any of that. I mean, you understand it's about a gang. I'm a female. I don't want to be in the middle of it, so I didn't answer it. And I don't know for sure if they did anything at the time of that, so I didn't say anything.
Then why are you up here testifying about how Isaiah Chance hit you?
Because, I mean, that leads up to why I act the way I act out of town.
You were afraid of him or not? Are you afraid of him?
Whole time, I'm trying to figure out how's you letting somebody hit on you when y'all about the same size. You the one got all the spunk. You the one got all the attitude. He just look rough. He ain't that tough at all. He ain't do nothing. He walking around with guns, ain't even shot nobody. He the type to get on the clubhouse and say he got hats and this and that. He ain't killed the damn thing. Man, they did nothing. You letting that man put his hands on you. I don't understand. You damn near bigger than him. Fight back, swing back. You got all this attitude for everything else. But when it come to him, you just like, yeah, well, he hit me sometime. Yeah, well, I'm scared of him sometime. Yeah, well, this, yeah, well, that. Like, come on, man. What's really going on?
Him? Does he beat you, and are you afraid to stand up to him?
Yes, at times.
And you said,
Look,
I think you said in your direct examination that people can't really understand because they don't know when you cannot leave. Is that what you said? Something to that?
I said people wouldn't understand a domestic violence relationship because you'll think, why don't you leave? Why don't you walk away? It's not that easy unless you're in it.
But that's not exactly true, is it?
It is true.
You say cannot leave. You did not live with him, did you?
No, I didn't.
You never lived with Isaiah Chance.
No, I didn't, but he knew where I stayed. He would pop up at my house, ring the doorbell all times of night, so I couldn't go nowhere. So
He never had financial control over you. He never paid your rent, did he?
I don't pay rent, so no.
You live with your parents.
Yes,
You live with two loving parents in a safe home. Isn't that true, Miss Andrews?
yes, I do.
And you never mentioned to your mother or your father that Isaiah Chance was hitting you or abusing you ever, did you?
I did.
You never reported it to police?
No, she asked me, but I didn't want to cause any problems with him or his family, so I left it alone.
So you had choices, didn't you?
That was the very last time, so I told them.
Are you afraid of him and do things because you are fearful of him? Is that what you testified to on direct?
Yes,
So fearful of him that you have to do everything he says. Is that correct?
at times, yes.
And you are claiming to
You are on a murder trial where they are saying you helped your boyfriend get somebody killed, and now you telling them, I'm so scared of my boyfriend, whatever he told me to do, I did it. You can't make this shit up. You pray. Girl, don't say nothing else crazy. You about this close to getting one of them do lives. Let's go, man.
To this jury that you're not in a relationship with him anymore. Is that true, ma'am?
I'm not. I said he may think that because I never broke up with him, but I'm not.
Do you think that he thinks that because you still talk to him even though he is locked in jail, right?
Yes, I do still talk to him.
Oh,
and
hell no. Y'all ain't go. No. Y'all ain't gonna give it to me like that. Y'all ain't gonna give it to me like that. Hell no. No. You are not in jail and still talking to your boyfriend who's in jail while all y'all are on the same case for a murder. You can't make this shit up. You can't make it up. What the hell wrong with this girl? You know what? They finna slam her. I ain't gonna lie. It's over with. Girl, they finna slam this shit. What you be? If you so scared, so terrified, he was controlling you that day. Why are you still talking to him and both of y'all locked up? Lord Jesus.
My issue. I don't want to cause any safety issues in this jail. He sends me verbal messages and where I'm at. So, I just keep him at ease. There's nowhere for me to go.
What safety issues? He is locked up for first-degree murder charges and cannot get to you. Isn't that true, ma'am?
You do know his ways in a jail. You can send messages to people. People look at me sideways. Oh, that's your boyfriend? He said this. He told me to tell you this. It's safety issues. Literally before I came to trial, a deputy told me one of my co-defendants were trying to have me jumped. So I just do what I have to do.
You were also safely in jail. Isn't that true, ma'am?
I wouldn't say safely. You can get in a fight at any time.
Okay. There are all kinds of deputies. Is that correct?
Yes. All of them don't do their job also. So.
And we're not talking about your safety from other people. We're specifically talking about your safety from Isaiah Chance, someone you claim to be so afraid of that you will go along and do anything for him, right?
I wouldn't do anything for him, but...
You wouldn't go along with a murder plot for him?
No, he never told me anything about a murder plot.
And you wouldn't try to call him multiple times incorrectly from the jail, right?
What do you mean, incorrectly?
You're not allowed to phone another inmate, can you?
I don't call him like that, so what do you mean?
You're right, you don't call him like that. You have to break policy of the Hillsborough County Sheriff's Office and do some kind of three-way call involving Isaiah Chance's mother. Isn't that true?
Yeah, we do that.
Lock his mama up, too. Lock his mama up, too. You interfering with a murder case. You cannot do that. How the hell? Girl, no, you cannot have any communication with your co-defendant while y'all both locked up on the murder case. Boy, they finna throw you. Oh my God, boy, they finna throw this girl under the jail. Lord, why did they let her take the stand? Oh my God, I can't believe what I'm hearing. Please tell me her lawyers told her don't be talking to this man while she locked up.
You do it all the time, right?
Yes, when he asks for me, I do it.
As for you, you have to initiate your own phone call. He can't call you in the jail either, can he?
I said when he asks for me, I do it. If he tells me to call, I'm going to call.
It's not just that he answers for you. You can't call him directly. Isn't that true, ma'am?
No, I can't.
You have to coordinate and you have to make arrangements with some third party who is not in jail so that you can talk to him. Isn't that true?
Yes, and like I said, it goes back to me keeping him happy. I don't want to cause any issues while I'm sitting here. If he gets mad, if I don't call him, it's no telling what he's going to say. I'm the odd one out of this. They can all turn around and say, oh, it was Alicia, and I'm not getting in the middle of that. So I keep him happy while I'm here. He wants me to call, if he wants to talk to me, let him know about the baby. He lets me know, I let him know I'm okay. That's what I do.
You call him 5 to 10 times a day in there.
Yes, when he says call back, I call back.
And you also do messages. There's a kiosk system where you can kiosk with him. Isn't that correct?
Yes, he texts me and I text him.
And you have intimate conversations about your case, don't you?
Yes, when he asks, I let him know.
And
Bruh. No. Y'all ain't finna give it to me like this. Girl, y'all talking about the case and both of y'all locked up and you think you going home? Wait a minute. Let me get this straight. You on trial for murder. They on trial for murder. All this is all y'all case. You the first one, and you telling me you been talking to him the whole time while y'all been locked up? I need a bop button, man. What is this? What you mean? What? Who let her get on the stand? I told you, a lawyer, bad suit, bad haircut. You can't represent me if you got a bad suit and a bad haircut. The nigga had both. He had both. She don't got no business being on the stand. And not only is you calling, using the mother, but you texting them too? Oh, Lord Jesus Christ. Pray for her, y'all. She going under the jail, y'all. She's going under the jail, y'all. All that sympathy, all that I'm innocent, got the baby face with the baby voice and all. Lock in, and why that baby still out? Go get that baby too, man. Lock the baby up, lock bro mama up, keep Isaiah locked up. All of them need to be in jail, man. All of them. This is insane. How did she not even catch another case for communicating with him about their murder case? And they allowed it. They knew and they allowed it. Oh my God. You can't make it up. You can't make it up. This shit is crazy, man.
he sends you messages which could be called sexting, right?
Yeah, he do. I keep him happy, like I said.
And you're no longer in a relationship with him, correct?
No, he thinks that.
And she not. Girl, wait a minute. You not with him no more. Y'all sending sexy text messages to each other, messages about the case to each other. You getting on the phone with a middleman calling his mama. Y'all done had a little demon baby. The baby mixed with 6 Block, ATK, everybody else. And that's not your boyfriend? Oh my God. I wonder. So look, listen to how crazy this is. I wonder if the dude you talking to now know that you still talking to Isaiah in jail. And if he allow that and still want to be with you, he tender too. He tender just like them dudes in my comments that steady saying they want to be with you because they tender too. And they don't see you as a problem. See a demon bop. See an unfiltered demon bop with no logic, bro. Nothing she's saying right now makes any sense. If I'm on a jury, you 1,000% guilty now. I could have had a little sympathy for you at first. Oh, that's gone out the window. But you still talking to the killer? Oh, Lord.
You call him multiple times a day, every day, for several months. Isn't that true?
Yes, like I said, I'm doing what I have to do. I'm not going to let him know. I'm not going to get on the phone and act like it's a change. I'm acting the same. I'm doing what I have to do.
Ma'am, you understand you're on trial for first-degree murder, right?
Yes, I do.
And it's for hanging out with him.
I do.
And you are still protecting him, right? To this day, you're protecting him.
I'm not protecting him.
You are still calling him and communicating with him, aren't you?
Yes, that's not protecting him, though.
So much so that you call his mother, right?
I do.
and you have been advised, and you report to his mother that you don't care that your attorneys tell you not to talk to him. You're going to do it anyway, right?
Yes, because I feel like that's the best way to do it.
She is a bop that ate that damn apple in the garden. She Eve, man. Your lawyers told you not to talk to that man. You tell that man, mama, I don't care what my lawyers say, I'm still gonna talk to him. She going under the jail, y'all. Shit, they finna throw her so far up under the jail, boy. Ooh, boy, they finna frisbee her. She think it's a game. She really don't care, bruh. Do y'all know these jurors finna put in their mind like, why would you still be talking to the killer? One of the other dudes that we think is the killer. Why would you be talking to him still? Oh, my God.
Hey, so you are so desperate to talk to him and have communication with him, you don't even care if it may be hurtful to your case.
I wouldn't say desperate, because when I did disappear and listened, he texted me from another person and said, why are you not listening to me? Why are you not responding? When are you going to get it through your big red forehead? And all these other things. So I started back talking to him.
So now again, you're talking to him because you're still afraid of him, right? Even though he is locked up for first-degree murder charges and cannot go near you.
I didn't say physically come to me. I'm talking about other people.
You take advice from him, don't you?
I listen to it.
He discusses the case with you many, many times. Isn't that true?
Yes, because he knows I don't know, so he tries to make sure I know everything.
In fact, he tells you to kind of stay strong.
No. Isaiah Chan's gonna get quadruple life. It's on record now that you called your girlfriend and told her what to say. I need a bop button. I'm gonna get a bop button, bro. I need a bop button. This is stupid. This is the dumbest. This is dumb, bro. What jury y'all think finna put her back out here on the street? She'll be right back in there, bopping again. I don't care. I don't know my boyfriend dead. I don't care who died. I don't know this. I don't know that. I know this and that, but I don't know this and that. Girl, y'all still talking about the case?
Because the state thinks you're the weaker link. Has he told you that before?
Yes, he told me that.
Have you responded to him on, let's see.
You can't make this up, man.
What's the date?
I'm disappointed. We had hope for you. We was rooting for you. And you went out the bop way. Oh, my God. Lord, and you went out the bop way.
Recently is June 27th of 2025. Did you tell them half the witnesses are dead, you're listening to Jacksonville, and they don't solve shit? I'm just lost because this is all pointless.
Said what?
Did you say to him, half of their witnesses are dead, you're listening to Jacksonville, and they don't solve shit? I'm just lost because this is all pointless.
Yes, I told him, and that's my opinion. I don't understand why I'm here. It's really about them.
So you're still talking about what you're charged with him?
Yeah, he's aware, so I can say that.
And he tries to tell you what you should do in your case, right? And he tries to tell you what is the plan about the Airbnb. Isn't that true, ma'am?
Yeah, and I don't control him, so he talks about what he wants to talk about.
Don't you say in response,
if that was my girl, I'd have ran out that courtroom so quick.
to him telling you all that, you don't got to say all that. Don't walk me through those stops. You said that, right?
Yeah, I stop him when he talks about the case because I already kind of know that. So he tries to let me know, and I already know.
It's not because you've already discussed what you two are going to say that you're on some kind of vacation to Tampa.
No, we haven't.
That's not what you're referring
talked
to?
about that, no. He's talking about the girl in the Airbnb.
On July 5th, 2025, you didn't tell his mother that you made the defense attorney's investigator so mad because you told him you're not going to leave until you want to, and that they can't tell you who you can talk to, specifically referring to him. Isn't that true?
I was referring to other people too, but him too.
Because you are not going to give him up.
She told her own lawyers, no matter what y'all tell me to do, I'm going to do what I want to do. I'm lost for words. I can't believe what I'm hearing, man.
Isn't that true?
Like I said, I'm doing what I think I should do to keep him happy.
And that is calling him hundreds of times, multiple times a day.
Yes, you don't see the other messages when he asks us. He says, can you call? I need you to call. Are you okay? How are you? How's the baby?
So at some point, when I say you guys are off and on, there are times where he doesn't want to talk to you. Isn't that true, ma'am?
At times.
And there are times that he blocks you, right?
Yes.
And right before, let's talk about June 17th of 2024, right? This is
Yes.
within a couple of weeks of this happening, right?
I think a couple of days. Yeah.
June 17th, 2024, he blocked you. So you got to resort to a text now chat, right? That's not a normal means of texting on an iPhone, right? This is a special app.
Yeah, that's the app, but pertaining to him, I always text on text now when he blocks me.
So he's blocked you before, right?
Yes, whenever he's mad, he blocks me.
So sometimes he's ended communication and broken up with you, right?
Not broken up, he just goes off for a day or two.
And so can you read to the jury what it is you texted this person that you're afraid of?
No. Oh, I said, bitch, you a sicko. Why you blocking me over a call I didn't even initiate? Trying to act like you mad, and I make people comfortable.
Excuse me. You need to speak. I'm sorry, Miss Andrews. The court reporter's got to take down what you're
My
saying.
bad.
So you got to speak real slow, okay?
I said, bitch, you a sicko. Why you blocking me over a call I didn't even initiate? Trying to act like you mad, and I make people comfortable. I didn't do shit to make nobody feel comfortable. It was out the fucking blue. Why the fuck are you acting like it's my problem? You just wanted to have a reason to talk. I messed up when I was typing. To talk to ugly bitches you talk to. Everybody you come across and you touch, you fuck them up. You're not even mentally there and stable in the head for no relationship. Even when I didn't do shit to your ass or start a conversation, you still fucking mad. The fuck. And then I said, and you acting like I'm not pregnant. You gonna talk to me one day, so I don't give a fuck about your attitude. And I said, bye, bitch.
So this reconciliation that you're talking about, this is what he is trying to stop communication with you, right?
This is one of the things he do. So when you say stop communication, he just disappears for a day. He doesn't even really mean it. He's gonna pop up the next day and be like, what you doing?
So you weren't trying to make this jury think when you first testified that there was domestic violence in your relationship, and this reconciliation was you trying to get back with him and him trying to reconcile with you because of something he did, right?
Wait, can you repeat it?
Yes, I can. You're not trying to make this jury believe that he was the one trying to reconcile with you after he hit you or something, are you?
I don't know what you mean by that pertaining to the message. I'm just cursing him out.
No, I said when you guys get back together, I thought you told the defense attorney on your direct that this was some kind of reconciliation trip. You guys was trying to get back together, right?
It was. After I sent that, he did eventually end up texting me, not on there, but he texted my phone and we're back cool. We always do that.
And why is his little brother coming on this reconciliation trip with you?
I mean, I don't know that. That's something you have to ask him. I didn't know he was even going.
But you know what you were going, right?
Yes, he invited me, and I thought it was going to be us two.
And it wasn't, right?
Yeah.
And you get to an Airbnb and you're only there for a day.
Yes.
And you go nowhere except for 3 clubs. Is that correct?
Yeah, in McDonald's.
And again, not with him and Davian Murphy, right?
Y'all supposed to be on a vacation, and y'all ain't do nothing but stalk Julio Foolio. I go upside her head. What is wrong with this girl? You don't see how she's setting you up? You said you was there because y'all was going on a vacation. They saying y'all went there and ain't do nothing but stalk Julio Foolio. Oh my God. Then you just admitted that he told you what to say and do in the case, even after he was locked up. Alicia, baby, you smoked.
Right?
Yes.
Smoked.
So what exactly was planned for this trip where you two were going to get back together after fighting?
It wasn't necessarily get back together. It was just to spend time. I didn't have a plan. Oh, if we get down here, go here, go here. If we go out, we go out. If we don't, I would be fine with that too.
So now it's not a reconciliation trip.
No, we are getting back cool, but I'm saying it wasn't a big deal to go out nowhere. That was his decision.
You kind of just testified that he didn't spend any alone time with you that entire night, right?
He was up there, but eventually he would go his own way.
Okay. You said that he didn't go with you anywhere, and you did not go with him to when they first checked out teasers around 10. Is that correct?
Yeah, I was still in the bed at that time.
And you lied to law enforcement in that interview when you said it was just the two of you, right?
The two of us went, because I mentioned Sean too.
You did, but that wasn't until later on in the conversation. When they first asked you about the Airbnb and the door, you specifically said, it's just me and him. Do you remember hearing that?
Yes, I did say that, because I meant like when we first came in, it was just me and him.
So again, there was no planned story that if the two of you got caught, that it was just going to be you and him on a romantic getaway.
We never talked about caught. There's nothing to get caught about because I didn't do anything.
So again, no conversation ahead of time if you were to get caught about what your story would be.
He never told me nothing about getting caught. When he got interrogated, he came back and told me that's what happened. And then he said, you don't have to worry about that because we didn't do anything.
When did you have the conversation with him about his interrogation?
When it was the first time they searched his house.
Okay. Before you were interrogated by law enforcement?
Yes, ma'am.
So there was some discussion about what it is that law enforcement...
Alicia, Miss Andrews, Bob, whatever you want to be called. You went in there and told them people y'all never discussed anything about... Who let her on the stand? They finna... Oh, my God. Lord Jesus. Pray. Pray, man. You got a demon baby out here running around. Pray, man. I told y'all, this is crazy. You steady falling for the setup. You steady falling for the trap. Now, he got his house raided first. They talked to him. He came and told you about all that. You knew about it. Oh, my God, Lord.
Was going to be questioning you about in that interview, right?
He didn't mention the guy. He just said our trip out of town.
Okay. Such a coincidence, right? He mentions the trip out of town. You still aren't suspicious. You have still no idea a murder happened. But after he's arrested for not a homicide, just for what?
It was
resist?
resisting arrest.
You guys are talking about the trip to Tampa.
I mean, not in detail. He just said the trip.
But he wasn't arrested in Tampa, was he? He was arrested in Jacksonville by Duval County Sheriff's officers. Isn't that true, ma'am?
Yes, but I'm saying after they arrested him, he let me know what it was for.
For leaving the scene, right?
No.
So what? Oh, for resisting arrest. Nothing that had to do in the charges of Tampa, right?
No, they left a search warrant and it said the conspiracy thing on there and something else.
Jacksonville, Duval County left the conspiracy and murder charge up there for
I don't
him?
know if it was Jacksonville, but it was on one of the papers.
And so that's what led to a conversation of you all being down in Tampa. Is that correct?
Yeah, he just said it was about the trip to Tampa.
So when you testified to this jury that you had no idea why Tampa officers were pulling you in for that interview, you were lying up there on the stand?
That's not what I said. I mean, he didn't go in full detail about what they were coming to about Tampa. He just said the trip in Tampa.
You said you had no idea why these officers were pulling you into that interview room. Isn't that what you just testified
because when
to?
they came to my house, they were coming for resisting arrest, so I didn't know why Tampa was coming to talk to me.
But that's not what you just said, because you said after the resist charge, before your interview, you and your boyfriend, Isaiah Chance, were talking about what happened in Tampa.
That was way before. I mean, like when he got arrested.
Girl, you need to go,
So
Van
let's
Lawyer.
talk about some
This is
more
terrible.
lies that you told law enforcement. You said that you could not remember how it was you got through the back door of the Airbnb, right? Do you have any memory issues?
No, I'm not slow.
Overruled, go ahead. I'm sorry, what was the answer?
Any
I said
memory
no,
issues?
I mean, I'm not slow. What do you mean, memory issues?
Well, they're talking to you within a couple of months of you coming to Tampa, right?
Yes.
You don't come to Tampa every day, right?
No.
And you were with your boyfriend at this Airbnb, correct?
Yes.
And you saw those videos of you at this front door. Can you take a look at the photo behind you?
And for
Yes.
the record, what are you showing her?
I'm showing her States Exhibit 60. You recognize this Airbnb?
Yes.
And you saw the other video, State 61, where you are on the Ring camera, right?
Yes.
You're only on that Ring camera entering this front door 2 times, right?
Yeah, I think it was 2 times.
On June 22nd of 2023.
Yes.
And then you are not on that front door Ring camera at all, correct?
No.
And they don't just ask you about the front door. They ask you, you leave. You leave 2 times and come back, right?
Yes, I did.
You left and you went to the McDonald's with Davy and Murphy and your boyfriend Isaiah Chance, right?
Yes.
And you didn't go out this front door and you didn't come back this front door, right?
Right.
Can you take a look at the video, ma'am? We're going to show you how it is you get to the back door of this Airbnb.
They done send somebody out here to record how you go from the front to the back because all y'all ended up on the front and y'all was using the back.
This is the back door, right? This is how you would have to get in when you're going to the back door, right? You got to walk through this grass pathway. And then open this door, this gate, right? And then it takes you to the sliding glass doors, right?
Yes, ma'am.
They didn't just ask you about the front door. They asked you what door you got in when you came back from the McDonald's, right?
Yes, they did.
And you didn't tell them, if you have nothing to hide, and we're just talking about an Airbnb, you didn't just say, I went through the back door, right?
Yeah, I didn't say that.
You lied, right?
I don't think I answered it.
You said, I don't remember.
Yeah, and I probably was aggravated at the time, so.
But it's a lie nonetheless, right?
Yeah.
Because certainly you're not going to make the jury believe that.
Only a bop will look the state right in their face and say, I ain't lying. And then the state say, no, because you ain't say that, so you lied, right? Oh, yeah, that's a lie. I'm mad as she ain't even my girl. I don't know if she ain't related to me or nothing, and I'm mad. Like, girl, the audacity. So now you just so agitated. Now you just go sit up on this stand and admit to the stuff you done lied about. Oh my God, Lord.
That you
fried,
going
shorty.
through some dark
It's over with for
pathway
you,
in
shorty.
the middle of the night to leave and then get back is something that you're not going to remember, right?
I mean, not necessarily. Wasn't a big thing to remember that day.
Even though you're being questioned on a first-degree murder charge, you can't even tell them that you just left the back door to go to McDonald's?
Yeah, but I'm saying I didn't really remember that, so, and I was aggravated, so.
It's a lie. You lied to law enforcement knowing they're investigating a first-degree homicide.
Yeah, but he was just asking me about a back door, so I didn't see any relevance.
So it's okay to lie to law enforcement if you don't think it's relevant, right?
No.
You have no clue what they're planning, right?
No.
You see the two spots here?
Yes.
They're open, right?
This
Yes,
is
they are.
crazy.
Where's the Impala?
It's parked on the side.
Where on the side?
And she got a whole thought kit, a thought bag, a bop bag, all this. And you talking about y'all went on a romantic vacation. You weren't getting no romance on. Wasn't no flowers in this. Got his ass street, nigga. He wasn't trying to impress you. Yeah, baby. We finna go somewhere special. I'm gonna take you to Tampa. What? Yeah, we gonna leave Jacksonville and go to Tampa. Yeah, we gonna get our groove back in Tampa. It's gonna be real romantic. And all the guys pop up. And you was cool with that. Now you lying about the doors. Front door, back door, all it. Oh, Lord Jesus Christ.
In one of the other parking spots they had on the side.
Close to where that back door is, that side parking lot where the back door is?
I don't remember if it was close. I think it was like in the middle.
Ain't no
They
ma-
had some bags, right? You have a bag right there.
Yeah, my bad.
So when all of those bags and stuff are unloaded, except for yours, they have to go through that back pathway to load all of those heavy guns, right?
I mean, I can't answer that. I didn't see them carried in there.
And you didn't see Davy and Murphy in there either, did you?
Not when I first got there, no.
But eventually you did see him, right?
Yes, later on.
States Exhibit 30.
You just blew the whole damn case. you just blew the whole case. You just blew it. Oh my God.
8A. So again, you saw him at the Airbnb.
Yes.
He's staying at the Airbnb.
I mean, if you consider that staying.
You lied to law enforcement about there being any other individual at that Airbnb other than you, Isaiah Chance, and his little brother, right?
Yeah, I didn't answer anything about the other people.
So that's a lie, right, ma'am? You lied to them about Davy and Murphy, a member of 1200 or an associate of 1200, being at that Airbnb.
Yeah, I didn't want to answer anything about them, so I didn't answer.
Also not relevant, right?
I mean, I wouldn't know, so.
36A. You don't know who this is, right?
At the time I did, but I do now.
You rode in a car with him for 3.5 hours, right?
Yes, I also went to sleep. I didn't really look at him like that.
You have been to his house for a barbecue. Isn't that true, ma'am?
Yes.
I hope you enjoyed it when you got that plate from Sean Gat right here. When you got that barbecue over there, because now you barbecue. Yeah, you, oh my God. We didn't even have to wait this long. I wish she would have took the stand from the beginning. This case would have been over way quicker. Lord have mercy.
He was introduced to you by your boyfriend of over 3 years of his second family, right?
Yeah.
He introduced you to all of his family members, right?
I didn't say all of his family members.
You said he introduced you at that barbecue and said, "This is my second family," right?
Yes, but I don't know if that's his real family members.
So you're suggesting to this jury that when you are being introduced by your boyfriend to his second family that he posed some fake people next to him?
I'm saying I don't know if he was talking about everybody that was standing there. Could have been talking about particular people.
But certainly Sean Gathright was there, right?
Yes, ma'am, he was there.
And he's one of the people he's saying, "This is my second family," right?
No, he said little brother to him.
Part of his family. And then the rest of the people was his second family, right?
Yeah, he considered them second family.
And you care about Isaiah Chance?
I did.
And you would have us believe that after he introduced you to his little brother, his second family, you went off in some second room and never looked at his face?
I didn't go off to the second room. I just got a plate and went back to the car.
You hid in the car, right?
Yeah, I don't really talk much, so I got back in the car.
Oh, so you never had a conversation with him?
No, I just said I hid by.
And you can't tell that this person in 36A is the same person in 36B?
I mean, at the time, it didn't really look like him. I just glanced at the picture. I said no.
And in the entire 3.5 car ride, you never looked at his face either?
I'm not staring him down, so I mean, no.
And at the entire time that you're at the Airbnb with him, you never looked at his face or had one conversation with him?
I didn't have a conversation with him, but I maybe glanced.
You were walking next to Isaiah Chance at Teasers. You were walking next to him at that parking lot when he was at Truth 18. I'm not going to play the videos again. You saw that. You guys were walking right next to him.
If you consider that right next to him, yes.
Some points you were a little behind him, is that correct?
Yes.
And some points you were right next to him, isn't that correct?
Yes.
And there were points when he has that phone, your phone, up to his ear.
Yeah, at certain points.
And at one point, when he has it up to his ear, he has to give it to you so you can do what?
Put the code in. That was at the first club.
And that's right. Put the call in, right? There is a call that is happening. And
I said the code.
the code. But there is a call happening. He's actually on the phone, right?
At the first club, he attempts to make a call, yeah.
Attempts, right? It's literally up to his ear.
Yeah, I don't think he went through.
Oh, because you're right next to him, you would know, right?
No, I mean, he didn't say anything, so that's why I said I don't think he went through.
And at some point, he hands it to you so you can do what?
I mean, I didn't put the code back in after that.
Just the one time?
Yes.
It didn't go off any other time that you were with him from the entire time to Teasers, to Truth 18?
I mean, later on, I think, yeah. At the next club, yeah.
What about in the car?
No, and the car was still unlocked.
And you never heard him utter one word on that phone while you were next to him in the parking lot at Teasers?
Teaser's just the first club, right?
Yes, ma'am.
No, he didn't say anything.
And he never said one thing the entire time when you guys are sitting in that parking lot at Teasers at the same point when Charles Jones is there.
He said something, but he didn't say anything about him.
What did he say?
He just was saying how all the people were just standing there, standing around.
He never had one phone call?
I mean, he tried to call, but I don't know. Again, I don't know if he went through.
going to show you State's Exhibit number 94C1. You see,
The man right next to you on the phone. I don't know what he said. Sounds good. But he got your phone. That sound good if he on his phone. That don't sound good if he got your phone. That you keep putting the code in to let him use your phone. Oh my God, Lord Jesus Christ. Shorty. Yeah, you about to do about 20. She about to make sure you get a good 20 yeah, about 20 probably longer than that. You messed up bad.
see this when he's on the phone actually sharing a live location with Sean Gathright that's occurring at 2 a.m. You see that?
Yes, ma'am.
He does that multiple times. So he has your phone a lot in that car, right?
Yes.
And so anytime there's inactivity on the phone, you got to do what for him?
Unlock it, but he never locked it back. If he didn't respond, he just went and got on something else.
He doesn't lock the phone, right? That's something that happens automatically based on time, right?
Yes.
When that phone locks up in the parking lot, it's not because he locked it, it's because there's a timing mechanism on your iPhone that makes it go dark, right?
I mean, yeah, but the first time we got the car, it's my phone. He stops me and asks for it, so it's not unlocked when he asks for it.
And then at some point, he starts texting NIGGA, pick up the FNO. He says that. He doesn't text it just once at 2:31. He sends this text
Oh, Lord.
again at 2:31 and
It's
24
over with.
seconds. So he wants somebody to pick up that effing phone. Are you claiming when he's texting that, he's not saying anything to you?
No, not about that.
Do you see him desperately going like this?
No, not like he rushing, he just regularly typing.
He just casually texts,
Yes.
pick up the effing phone, twice.
Yeah.
And that was something that if he had done it very erratically, you would have noticed, right?
Yeah, but he wasn't.
That might have tipped you off that something pretty important was happening, right?
I mean, if you say so.
So he's just casually typing that in, and then he's sharing the location again later, 2 hours later. But after this exchange, he never gets a phone call. There's no conversation in that car.
I don't remember him having a conversation there.
But he's not sending one other text after he desperately texts that twice, right?
I don't think he did.
You don't think, or you're not willing to tell us?
I don't really remember what he texts, so.
And you don't remember or him hearing him have any conversation in that car?
Not right there, no.
And you remember Detective Ramos when he was sitting next to you and he was kind of acting out what he thought happened after he saw the video footage and some of the messaging, that he's right next to you in that car and he's saying, he's sitting this close to you, right? He's in the driver's seat, right?
Yes.
And you are in the passenger seat, right?
Yeah.
Remember that exchange? And he kind of imitates and acts out, hey, get here, get here. He's going into the club now. You better get here now. That you're claiming something like that never happened.
No, I told you what he said.
Okay.
Only time he said something was when he flipped the camera and said it was packed. And where y'all at?
Do you also remember? Oh, so now they said where you're all at, right?
I'm talking about when he took the picture on the screenshot. That's what I said he said.
Okay. Did you know who he was talking to?
I mean, no, but I assumed it was his friends.
Do you remember when law enforcement specifically asked you about the black Chevy Impala?
Yes, ma'am.
That black Chevy Impala happened to be at the Home to Suites, correct?
I mean, yeah, but at the time I didn't know that.
You didn't see the black Chevy Impala when your boyfriend was circling around the parking lot not once but twice?
No, I didn't see that car.
That was a car that you had ridden down to Jacksonville with Sean Gathright, right?
Yeah.
And you didn't recognize that car in the parking lot?
I mean, I'm not gonna know if it's them though. I don't know if it's them.
So just a coincidence that you happened to be at Home to Suites, right?
I mean, I'm not driving, so I can't tell you why he went there.
You got out of the vehicle with Isaiah Chance at both of those clubs, correct?
Yes, ma'am.
And you said on your direct examination that you went up to the bouncers, right?
Yes, ma'am.
That's a lie, right?
I wasn't referring to those clubs. I was referring to Players Club.
The detectives never mentioned the Players Club to you in that interview, right?
No, he showed me a video of a parking lot, so I just assumed it was that club.
October.
She fried, man. I know it's a long video, but y'all had to see. Oh my God. Just pray, man. Like button, subscribe button, check the playlist. It's your boy Buddha, man, and I'll be back with more.